I know, we are fucking ungodly early this morning. Forgot to dig my notes up. Alright. I am so not here yet. Oh no. I got the rune out. What did I do? There it is. Okay. Oh, I am so not here yet mentally. Not awake yet. Not stretched out yet. Nothing feels right. I hate it when I forget to put stuff into the calendar, because then I end up rushing and inevitably miss something important. I am not exactly anticipating any of the usual crew showing up for me to go live, so I'm going to do a quick peek. Alright. What am I doing here? Okay. I have things in the wrong order. Big surprise there. I'm trying to get myself organized. It's not working this morning. Okay. Now we're pretty much ready. We shall, as always. Okay, not as always. I forget this more often than not, especially of late. But we are going to snip the wicks of the candles. I have actually learned that trimming the candle wicks is a very, very good idea. Did not know it was a thing until fairly recently. And now I am pretty good about doing it regularly. Walmart. Child's earbuds. There's what I'm looking for. Okay, I know these things make apparently an evil noise, but at the moment I want to use it rather than the flame. Okay, so we are sending healing love and energy to our friends who need it this blessed, wonderful Wednesday. And then, for those who just need love, light, and guidance, we will light a white candle. Why did my computer monitor just flicker? That makes me nervous. Okay. There are our candles. I was thinking of you when I grabbed it, and I'm like, well, at least you can't hear it through the screen. Knowing you, you probably could. Hoy. Okay. My freaking right shoulder. Oh, the doctor is not going to be happy when he checks it. Because, oh my god, it's just as solid today as it was when he gave me the Flexeril. I'll be popping one of those before I go to the doctor. So, let us get started. Kiara heard that? Oh shit. Okay. It will never be used again. You know what? It is now lost. Hello. Okay. So, here we go. First card of the day. 5 of Wands. Their wands held high. This girl gang, you know what? I'm going to keep showing it. Wands held high. This girl gang is engaged in battle, ready to defend their position and fight one another. It could be just friendly competition and sparring, or it could get ugly. But either way, it's going to be exhausting. Competition is fierce, and the obstacles are many. Oh, Warren has the issue that it causes him to cramp, so he can't take it either. It's really interesting. So, Next, we have the King of Swords. The king is truly intelligent and deeply concerned with truth, ethics, and honesty. The king brings with them a certain authority. Oh, hallucinations are no fun. The king brings with them a certain authority. They may be a role model in your life. They are wise and seek to be righteous and fair in all that they do. However, they are so concerned with knowledge and solving problems efficiently, they may lack some tenderness and compassion in dealing with personal issues. If the king is you, step up and utilize your intelligence and problem-solving skills where they're needed. Strong leadership may be asked of you. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. The swords hang high above your head and you are wide awake at night. You can't sleep as your mind is consumed with anxiety, despair, and an impending feeling of doom. Maybe you're going through something horrible, or maybe you've been building up an obstacle to be larger than it actually is. Either way, it's okay to feel scared and anxious. Talk about it with someone you trust and try to look to the future. Which, true. The cards are not being very nice today. It's all gloom and doom, it looks like. Oh, hey, come here, cards. Hey, scratch, scratch, scratch. Okay, so our first oracle is you didn't mean it. Considering it is partnering with the Five of Wands, did you not mean whatever happened that caused this group of friends to start fighting? And then we're allowing for time and space. Are we allowing for time and space for the king to finally pull his head out of his ass and become a leader? And then triggers. What are our triggers? Are we being triggered by the amount of stress and anxiety in our life right now? Entirely possible for every last one of us. Granted, there are certain people in the world who cannot stand the word triggered, primarily because they don't fucking understand what it means, but hey, we won't go there. Today's rune is Ansus inverted. So, Kerbal, that is not pleasant. So, Ansus's general information. We have the divinity being Odin, which is interesting because when I dumped the runes today, I didn't actually dump them onto the table like I normally do. I stuck my hand in and pulled a bunch out, and one jumped into my lap. And it was the Odin rune, the blank one. So I'm finding that interesting today. Our symbol is the letter A. At least it's not a red one, right? Ooh, but that's Odin, not. Hera's husband. Hercules' father. Why am I spacing on his name? I cannot believe this. He's the biggest man whore in freaking mythology. Thank you, Zeus. Okay. The symbol is Odin's coat. Element is air. The tree is the ash tree. Yggdrasil is an ash, which is pretty cool. The plant is the fly agaric. Stone is lapis lazuli. Lazuli. Agate, sapphire, and aquamarine. Color is blue as the sky, and the animal is the raven. Inverted Ansus is problems with older people are likely. There may also be problems with studies, with the throat, or communication, or wasted efforts in other directions. As this rune relates to all forms of communication, be prepared to find your telephone calls not returned, your letters unanswered. I'm going to figure that's probably more texts. your travel plans upset, or your clarity of thought muddied. Sounds about right. Look at all this dirty mud. All right, so rune of the day, inverted Ansus, a lack of communication, awareness, and clarity, either in your past or present position. You may not feel right in accepting what is being offered, or you may feel that life is passing you by. This is the time to clean out the old and make way for the new. Appropriate for this time of year, you know? In work, inverted Ansus is in the layout of the profession may indicate insincere colleagues who were biased towards you, looking for how to impose additional responsibilities on you or deprive you of your bonus. Another meaning of such a rune is the interference created for the job task that the person is managing. True, you yourself may not understand this because you don't see visible motives or prerequisites for such a position of the authorities. And the reason is probably from the past. In combination, with AWAS. AWAS has come up a couple of times this week. The inverted Ansus predicts a business trip associated with solving the problem for the customer. And with Manaz, we haven't got Manaz, although it came out earlier this week too. Inverted Ansus in relationships may signify a deception coming from your partner or someone close to them. If the situation raises doubts and concerns, try to figure out the truth behind it. Ansus in inverted position can be interpreted as the obstacles in relationships caused by relatives. Still not naming names. Another meaning of this rune signifies a person who can't take the first step in a relationship because of personal concerns. Different name, but still not naming names. Our key takeaway here: misunderstandings, delusion, manipulation by others, boredom, vanity and grandiloquence, disregard, irrationality, creative blocks, missed opportunities, and ego. Sounds about right. Sounds like what's going on for a lot of us right now. So now we put stuff away because, I'm actually doing pretty good. I am going to be right on time. Yay me. I don't want that today. All right, you go over there for the moment. Let me put stuff away, and then I will happily get to our goddess and action cards for the day. You know, I am really liking the new mic because I no longer feel like I have to scream. I know that one picks me up. Even if I talk at this volume, it's just more comfortable, I guess. I'm more mindful. So, our goddess. She is not one I am familiar with. So, I'm very, very, very happy about this. She is Benton, and she is creative luck, and she is a Japanese goddess. And her little blurb says, you will experience You will experience an influx of positive coincidences soon, often referred to as luck, especially in all things creative. Thanks to Goddess of Creativity and Luck, Benton, appearing before you. Use this as a sign to act on something that you would like to have turn out in your favor. I've got a lot of those things right now, to be honest. So, maybe there's hope for me at the moment. Oops, missed one. All right. And now we're going to pop our goddesses back in the box, pop our cards back in the boxes, and then I gotta book it for the Ridge. Not that any of you know where the Ridge, well, a couple of you do. Actually, both of you do that are watching today. And it's time for me to, start my normal work day. I am ahead of the game today, and I'm not sure how I feel about that because it's kind of weird. I have noticed that when I just randomly hum to myself, there are like 2 tunes that I will default to, and it's amusing. One of them, New Kids on the Block, and the other one is How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? I have no idea why, but it's one that I do. All right, and I don't have a spot to set that yet. Okay, so here we go with Namaste. Yes, small wins are definitely up there today. Hell, I was alive before I normally am today. So, all right, taking the glasses off so I can see the cards. Oh, good Lord. Good grief. All right, and we're going to take that one. We are doing self-love affirmations today, it looks like. You know what? I need that. So does Amber, I think. Because we've both been having rough days recently, not necessarily today. So, practice positive affirmations about yourself throughout your day, such as, I am amazing. I am strong. You are, kid. I am healthy. Maybe not that. I bake a great cake. That would be Haley. Or, I made someone smile today. I can do that. Write these down somewhere you can see them to remind yourself of your positive attributes and thoughts. Self-love affirmations can be a powerful emotional healing tool as they can transform a negative self-image into a positive self-image. Self-love affirmations can help you increase your sense of power, reduce stress, and experience personal fulfillment. One of the times that affirmations actually have done me some good, and the 2 of you that are commenting in here know me well enough to be able to back me up on this. My self-image, from the time I was a young child until very, very recently, sucked balls. I was convinced I was fat, dumb, and ugly, in that order. And I finally decided that, I was going to try to convince myself that at least if I'm not ugly, at least if I'm not beautiful, I'm not ugly. Does that make sense? So I made the attempt to do the I am beautiful, I am strong mantra repetition for a while. And it surprisingly worked. Now, if I can find the freaking app I want, boom, boom, boom. That was brilliant day. Oh well. Oh boy. I was gonna ask how your dad was doing, hun. We'll talk later. I have apps on here on my phone. There it is. I have my app that the name of it is I Am. And I was for a long time sharing the mantras and affirmations it was giving me. However, today's I will not be, but I will show you the screen. It says, I am thankful for my perfect health and well-being. We all know I am far from being in perfect health, but you know, I am safe in my skin. There we go. That one I might actually share today. And I love these because, you know, they do give me the opportunity to scroll through and get some very good reminders. I think I need to go through it and make sure it doesn't give me Bible verses, though. Oops. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like I said, we will discuss how your dad is doing. He is one that I meant to light a candle for, but I wasn't sure other than he was at home. Amber, FYI, Ash's dad, I will tell this because he posted it on Facebook. Ash's dad was in the hospital over the past day or so, and all I knew was that, you know, he went in with chest pain and was home today or yesterday. So we will send loving, healthy, healing juju to dad. And on that note, oh, we got to get the self-compassion card. I'm getting ahead of myself. And then I need to GTFO so that I can get up to Dr. Gray to sit there and wait for, 2 hours. Oh, let's see. Ooh, this one's good. We do too. His dad's good people. So, we are going to nag our feelings today. Notice an unpleasant emotion, allow it to be for a few moments, and then watch it go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We need this reminder more. So you know what? I am going to leave it sitting here so that when I get back, I take a picture of it and I post that shit to the Facebook page and the Insta. Okay, so that is everything we have for today, my lovelies. Oh, good gravy. Holy shiznitskas. Oh, and the darling hubby is going, what time is Dr. Gray? I'm wrapping up. Whoops. I'm woo. So, like, share, yes, like, share, subscribe, do all of the shit, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Have a fantabulous day.